The deaf community makes up just 1% of the state's population, which is almost 4,000 people. And teachers and parents of deaf keiki say communication is the way to be an active citizen in Hawaii, and they want to see more representation for the deaf community here. KITV4 Shanila Kabir spoke with families and has more on that part of the story.
Maui resident Kay Duchesneau says both of her young children were diagnosed with hearing loss just a couple of months ago. She says she's thankful for events like Deaf Santa to introduce her children to others like them.
Our children are just as intelligent and as capable as any other child. They just learn differently than other children, and I think that is a big thing with school and with life in general.
Almost 90% of deaf infants are born into hearing families, so only 10% of deaf keiki have deaf parents.
Deaf kids who have deaf parents, their language acquisition is the same as hearing kids with hearing parents. They're exposed to language from the get-go. They move right into school with being very language ready and able to pick up their academics just fine. So we really want to be able to level the playing field for kids that have hearing parents, and they're really trying to work on their language proficiency, but they're learning language at the same time as their kids.
Program officials say deaf culture is rich and vibrant, but many children are deprived of communication and language. It's not only important for schools and community members to learn American Sign Language, but to include this linguistic minority into society as much as possible.
When they go to Deaf Santa event, they see and meet other deaf people that they feel, wow, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of other deaf people in the world.
Dr. Ramos told KITV4, deaf keiki love to perform and act, and they will thrive in any open setting. Many parents of deaf keiki and adults urge people to take sign language courses in schools or online to engage better with a growing group of people. Shanila Kabir, KITV4 Island News.
Almost 200 deaf keiki wrote down their Christmas wish lists and presented them today to Deaf Santa at Pearl Ridge Center. It's the state's only Deaf Santa signing event, today marking the 30th anniversary of the program. Southwest Airlines flew in families from the neighbor islands to enjoy this holiday reunion on Oahu. This is the largest event for the deaf community here, with live entertainment from deaf dancers, poets, and actors. Program officials say this allows the deaf keiki here to participate in a major holiday tradition that's sitting on Santa's lap.